There are some teams in Major League Baseball that you never want to face when you're struggling, and at the very top of that list are the New York Yankees. With a legacy built on dominance, consistency, and championship expectations, the Yankees remain one of the most feared teams in baseball. And now, the Kansas City Royals find themselves stepping into that challenge at a time when they are still searching for momentum. But baseball has a funny way of flipping narratives, and sometimes facing a powerhouse can either break a team or awaken it. From one perspective, this might actually be the perfect time for Kansas City to take on the Yankees. If you're already going through a rough stretch, there's less pressure because expectations are already low. It becomes an opportunity to play freely, to experiment, and to find a spark against elite competition. And if the Royals can somehow turn things around here, it could be the turning point of their season. At the center of that hope is veteran pitcher Michael Wacha, who has quietly been putting together one of the most impressive stretches of his career. Coming off a dominant performance where he threw 8 shutout innings against the Chicago White Sox, Wacha now faces a much tougher test against the Yankees' powerful lineup. But if there's one pitcher on the Royals roster who looks capable of rising to the occasion, it's him. What makes Wacha's current form so fascinating is not just the results, but how he's achieving them. With an astonishing 0.43 ERA, he's not only performing at an elite level, he's arguably pitching the best baseball of his entire career. And when you dig deeper into the advanced metrics, the story becomes even more impressive. His command, pitch movement, and ability to generate weak contact all suggest that this isn't a fluke, it's a transformation. For a veteran player, that kind of late career resurgence is rare, and it could be a game changer for Kansas City. However, history reminds us that the Yankees are never an easy opponent. Wacha did face them early last season, allowing 3 runs over 5.2 innings, a respectable outing, but not enough to secure dominance. And while he's clearly improved since then, the Yankees lineup presents a completely different level of challenge. Their ability to capitalize on mistakes, combined with their patience at the plate, makes them one of the toughest offenses in baseball. That said, the Yankees haven't been flawless. In fact, they've shown some vulnerability recently, particularly when it comes to giving up runs. This opens the door for the Royals offense, which showed signs of life in their recent games. If Kansas City can carry that momentum into the series, they might be able to put pressure on New York in ways few teams have managed lately. One player to watch closely is Vinnie Pasquantino, whose recent form has been incredibly promising. If he continues to hit the ball the way he did during the Royals' previous series, the short right field porch at Yankee Stadium could become his playground. Left-handed hitters often thrive in New York due to the stadium's unique dimensions, and Pasquantino has the potential to take full advantage. It's not unrealistic to imagine him putting up big numbers over the course of the series if he stays hot. But while Kansas City may have reasons for optimism, the Yankees have a weapon of their own on the mound, rising star Cam Schlittler. Since his promotion to the major leagues last July, Schlittler has been nothing short of sensational. He immediately established himself as one of the team's most reliable starters, and this season he's taken his game to an entirely new level. With a 2.49 ERA and an MLB leading 35.8% strikeout to walk percentage, Schlittler is dominating hitters with both power and precision. Striking out more than a third of opposing batters while issuing just 1 walk in over 22 innings is an extraordinary achievement. It speaks to his command, confidence, and ability to execute under pressure. These are the qualities that define elite pitchers, and Schlittler is quickly proving that he belongs in that category. The matchup between Wacha and Schlittler sets the stage for a fascinating pitching duel. On one side, you have a veteran experiencing a career resurgence. On the other, a young star establishing himself as one of the best in the game. It's a clash of experience versus emerging dominance, and it could very well determine the outcome of the game. As the series unfolds, the key question will be whether the Royals can rise to the challenge, or if the Yankees will once again assert their dominance. Baseball is unpredictable, and that's what makes it so compelling. One big inning, one clutch hit, or one dominant pitching performance can change everything. For Kansas City, this series is about more than just wins and losses. It's about identity. Can they compete with the best? Can they find consistency? Can they turn potential into results? These are the questions that will define their season. For the Yankees, it's business as usual. Maintain dominance, capitalize on opportunities, and continue building towards another postseason run. But even for a team with such a rich history, every game matters, and every opponent deserves respect. In the end, this matchup represents everything fans love about baseball: strategy, unpredictability, and the constant battle between underdogs and giants. And as the Royals step onto the field in New York, they'll be hoping to do more than just compete. They'll be aiming to prove that they belong.